Hello, welcome to your weekly reading for July 9th to the 16th. We're taking a look into the energies of the mind, body, and spirit, as well as relationships with a closing message from the universe. Please remember that these are general readings, so they may not resonate with everyone, but I do suggest you take a look on my channel throughout the week for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs as well. All right. Also, remember that time is relevant in the spirit realm. So these may be upcoming energies, current energies, or a validation from a spirit in regards to a past energy. Also, if you're looking for a personal reading, you can contact me at oracleintuitions.com or on my, or through email at email is oracleintuitions1111 at gmail.com, or you can reach me on my Facebook and my Instagram pages at Oracle Intuitions. All right. Also, don't forget to watch us on Wednesdays at 6 o'clock p.m. where we do live mini readings, and also on Sundays where we bring on different live spiritual guests. So let's get into it and see what's coming through for Leo this upcoming week. For the mind, we have mending. For the body, we have time for a nap. And from spirit, it's talking about happy. So I feel like there is some sort of energy here that's coming through that it's time to, exactly as spirit is saying, take a nap. I feel like for some of you, you've been overworked, overwhelmed, maybe even, whether this is mental, whether this is internal, maybe perhaps you've been mending relationships, maybe perhaps you've been helping to, somebody to heal on a physical level. And what spirit is saying, you've been working hard. It's now time to take a rest. It's time to take some well-deserved, nourishing energy for yourself at this time. With that happy coming in, I do feel that there is a change that is going to be coming through that is going to allow you to be in a place that is going to be more uplifting, more fulfilling, more energetically, spiritually ascending for you. Okay, it does feel like spirit is saying, we know that you've worked hard, we know you've been overwhelmed, we know that you've been really putting in a lot of energy at this time. Maybe you're just physically exhausted. It's time to take a nap. It's time to start really taking care of yourself at this moment, especially if it's in regard towards an external situation. All right, whether this is a relationship of some sort, maybe perhaps this is an energy of, maybe work's been busy, maybe you've just been, go because of other reasons or whatever is happening in your current or daily life. So let's get some clarification as to what's happening. Yeah, there's some awareness that's coming through. It's a breakthrough. Okay, that Ace of Swords, it's a breakthrough. So I feel like for some of you, this may have to do with a breakthrough in regards to trying to mend a relationship, or maybe perhaps mend, again, something in another aspect within your life. There's a breakthrough that is either about to appear, or the breakthrough has already happened. And through this breakthrough, it is going to be a relief, but also it is going to bring you into a happier state of mind. I'm also the King of Swords. So we've got a lot of swords coming in. When this King of Swords is, appears, he can be very strategic. He can be very diplomatic. Maybe a certain or particular situation were called for you to be diplomatic, or possibly, that strategic energy. This is, it's also an awareness from spirit. So if you really look at that King of Swords, he's receiving information from the crown chakra. So I feel like right now is the time to allow these downloads to almost happen, especially when it talks about that time for the nap, time to rejuvenate yourself. Even if it's not through, physical energy, it's time for some sort of crown energy, some sort of download, some sort of spiritual awakening to happen at this moment. Maybe for some of you, you're finding that your intuition isn't as high as it was simply because of the fact that you've been so exhausted or overwhelmed. And I feel like spirit is saying to you, look at those, this time for rest will help rejuvenate that energy. It will allow that crown chakra to open in order for you to receive the information again. But it's time to just take a rest. And we have the Magician. So what I'm getting here is that you have all of the tools in front of you in order to create your own happiness. It may be, this might have to do with an outlook. For some of you, maybe perhaps you were in this place that you felt like you were just trying to mend or trying to heal, or, you know, trying to create something. Maybe you were just getting so overwhelmed with the energy that was surrounding you that you forgot about yourself. And when we have that happy, Spirit is saying, take the tools that you have, do the things that are going to bring bliss to yourself. All right? Use the tools that you have, whether this is exercise, maybe it's going out with friends, maybe it's reconnecting with people, whatever it is, it's time to focus in on you at this moment. You have all the tools in front of you. Hey, even if you just want to take a nap, that's perfectly okay. All right. But instead of, you know, trying to fix everything externally, it's time to start fixing everything internally in order to reach this place of happiness, in order to receive this place of bliss. Okay, so let's take a look at relationships and see what's coming through. Remember that with relationships, they do not need to be romantic. They may be friends, family, or co-workers. Just take them as they resonate with you. All right, relationships for Leo. Let's see what's coming in. Passion. Beautiful. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. This is exactly what we were talking about, that happy. So again, whether the passion is with somebody externally, okay, maybe this is a relationship, time to start putting that energy again towards a relationship instead of, you know, whatever it was that you were focused on before. Maybe you were focused on work, or again, healing, or maybe, you know, you had to help people in some way, or maybe you just had your own internal healing. It's now time to be happy, to put that passion towards something. And again, that relationship may just be with yourself, but whatever it is that is going to bring that bliss and joy, allow yourself to start moving towards it. We also have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So maybe perhaps for some of you, part of the healing process is going to be taking a trip. Maybe it's even a staycation, right? Like even if you can't travel for whatever reason, maybe it's just a staycation. Maybe it's just about, you know, spending time with somebody, now able to put that energy towards somebody that you truly care about, because now you're starting to make the time. Okay, you're in that place of taking a nap. Okay, taking a nap from all of the external pressures around you, so that you can spend time either with a loved one or perhaps even with yourself. And we have a past life relationship. You have known each other before. This could be somebody from the past in this life. This possibly could be a actual past life relationship. But what I'm getting here is it does feel like there's either somebody coming through, or perhaps this may be a validation from Spirit that you guys have known each other, you know, in the past, right? Basically saying, okay, now that you're able to take the time and really work on yourself, really work on the things that perhaps were preventing you from moving forward before. It's time to mend those wounds, time to mend the energy, maybe perhaps even for some, mending some sort of inner child conflict that you had that was preventing you or preventing this relationship from moving forward. I'm also getting here that this could be the return of somebody, or possibly just, you know, when you meet them, you'll feel like you've known them forever. But it feels as though there's some sort of evolution within a relationship, okay? One that's either about to appear or one that you're currently in. And it's time to start putting that energy towards it. Time to start putting that energy towards it or yourself. So clarification, we have heart with the key. Look at this. Welcoming love, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together, and perfect. I really feel like something's trying to come through for you, Leo, at this moment, you might have to open, use that key to open the heart. Remember, we had that mending, okay? Time to mend that heart in order for this relationship to make its appearance, or for it to evolve and change into something that is going to be more passionate. We have the camera. Reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past and make memories. See, this is exactly it, learning from the past. Instead of looking at the possible past with, holding grudges, or maybe perhaps in a place of judgment of some sort, I feel like Spirit is saying, those were just lessons. They were just learning lessons. It's okay to move forward. It's okay to accept this relationship, whatever aspect it's in. Allow it to come through. Allow the mending to help heal that heart. And we have, I cannot make this up, right? You can't make this up. Healing from heartache. There we go. Freedom from toxic relationships or addictions. It's time to free yourself from the past, Leo, whatever it was. Maybe perhaps the addiction was yours. Maybe it was theirs. Maybe perhaps there was a codependency. It may not have anything to do with addiction. It could just have to do with healing that broken heart. It's time to do the mending. This is what I keep getting. The mending needs to happen right now. And this in itself is either going to allow a relationship to evolve and change and ascend to something that is going to be higher and better, something that is going to, bring this happy energy, or perhaps there's a new relationship that's heading your way. And because the fact that you have a healing heart, your heart is now healed, it's mended, you're going to be able to accept this. Beautiful, beautiful energy. So let's take a look and get a message from universe. All right, let's see what universe has to say for Leo at this moment. Message from universe towards Leo. Message from universe to Leo for July 9th to the 16th. Okay. Set your sights higher. Increase your standards and expect more for yourself. Don't settle. Heal the past. Don't settle into this place of, again, holding grudges, or, looking at the past in a negative way. Maybe perhaps this is about setting your sights higher towards a new relationship, or setting your sights higher in regards to the expectations of something. And we also have synchronicity. Your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. So when we talk about synchronicity, it's like things that just come together. Maybe you're thinking of something and all of a sudden you see a sign, or you see, there's something, maybe you're thinking about somebody and all of a sudden they call, or maybe perhaps, you're thinking of the who, what, where, when, and why, and the answer appears to you. Though that's synchronicity. And through that synchronicity, there's going to be a lot of healing, there's going to be a lot of mending, and there's going to be a lot of ascending within some sort of relationship, whether the relationship is with yourself or with somebody else. So Leo, I truly hope that this has helped. Have an amazing week. Guys, see you next time. Take care and many blessings.